So this is our 2021 Jeep Gladiator Ute. We're going to give you an update on some of the parts that we've been running on this truck for a while. And most importantly, we're going to give you an insight into the new Next Jump Outfitters flatbed and toolbox setup. Let's get into it. So we're going to start at the front of the vehicle. We're going to discuss some of the parts that have been on the truck for years, some of the brand new parts, but we're going to start from the front bumper and work our way back. We have been running the Ironman bumper on the front for about 2 years now. I really enjoy this bumper. It is very tight fitting to the truck, which is awesome. It doesn't stick out super far. Really appreciate that. The Badlands 12K winch from Harbor Freight, still going strong. This winch has been on this truck since we bought it in 2021. We have used it a ton to help other people and have had great success with it. Honestly, love this winch. I think it is an awesome option. Super high value, low budget. Squadron Sports from BD, those are our fog lights. We've been running those for a long time. Really, really love the BD stuff. And the Squadron Sport is like a perfect kind of everyday, you can use it as a fog light. Even when you're driving down the road, maybe not all the way DOT legal, but that's okay. These are the resis for the Dobinson setup. This is the MMR, three-way adjustable Dobinsons. Cannot say enough good things about the Dobinson stuff. Really, really enjoy having just super overbuilt suspension on this truck because we can do things like go 75 miles an hour on the Dalton Highway. For headlights, we're still running the Oracle headlights. Been an awesome option for us. We, quite frankly, had some issues with the Oracle taillights. Have never had an issue with the Oracle headlights though. Taillights for us, no longer an issue. We'll get to that in a minute. On the hood, we're running the LED Lenser PV panel. All this is doing is recharging the cab battery. So I have the MPPT plugged directly into the cab battery, the starter battery for this vehicle. And it just makes sure that that battery is always topped off, even if we're not driving the car. So on the front, the last thing we're running, and one of the most important, is communications. We have our Midland Ghost antenna on here. Violet, come here. The best new addition to our truck is our little dog Violet. We can give you an update on the Steer Smarts steering. All of that stuff has been fantastic. It is awesome to have the comfort of just knowing that we have rock solid steering and we're not gonna blow a ball joint out on our steering. We're also running a brand new Threat 602 Maze, which is a cast beadlock option. It is a true beadlock, so it requires some maintenance and updates to keep it running. Technically not DOT legal, so use your discretion. For us, it's a fantastic option. I really enjoy being able to really air down to super low pressures. And then we also have this Firestone Destination MT2s. These are a new addition for us. So far, been a fantastic tire. For how aggressive the tread pattern is, it's actually super quiet on the road and drives really fantastically. So really can't complain. We will give you guys an update on those in the future. I don't know if you would have seen from our last update, but we did switch to a tube fender. These are the Aries tube fenders along with their daytime running light and turn signal LED integrated. Really cool option. Love all of the clearance. We could definitely fit like up to a 42-inch tire now if we wanted to. 37s work for everything that we need. We are still running our Amazon special Rotopax mount right on the door. With how small the fuel tank is in this truck, I really feel like we need to keep these, even though they're kind of like obnoxiously looking, to be honest. From a pragmatic standpoint, they make a lot of sense and they've totally saved my tail a bunch of times. On the side, we're still running the Ironman 4x4 rock sliders. Really cool blend between like a rock slider and a step. Even though it's kind of got an integrated step, it still has functioned perfectly as an actual rock slider. I've been able to pivot off of it, land it on things, and haven't absolutely smoked my body. So I appreciate that. Well, let's move back to the pretty exciting part of the build that I think you guys are really gonna like. She's like, I'm out of here. Last but certainly not least is the Next Jump Outfitters tray, underbed toolboxes, and overbed toolboxes. So this is a very recent addition. This has only been on for a couple of weeks. I am really excited. I'm definitely a total convert to the Ute lifestyle. And I'm also a prophet for the Ute. So if you ever engage with me face to face, I will try to talk you into installing a U-tray. I already have 2 victims. One is Garrett with Evergreen Off-Road, and the other is Ryan with S3 Maritime and S3 Off-Grid. I dare you to come talk to me about U-trays. I will make sure that you end up with a flatbed on your truck. This one we optioned with the underbed toolboxes. We just found on the patrol build that having all of this storage location for specifically tools, which are a heavy thing, and keeping it kind of low is really awesome. This has these connected, double-doored, 5-foot long bed boxes on the side, which in between still creates a totally functional bed space. We went ahead and added the tailgate onto this option, and then we also have drop sides that integrate right into these here. So we have the ability to take the boxes off, take the tailgate off, and still have a true flatbed. So we could put a whole pallet of wood or a pallet with a powertrain on it here, no problem. It really is the perfect blend of utility and recreation. We're gonna do a build out with some, probably some shelving, some organizational solutions in these boxes. We're not there yet. The next piece to come after this will be, we're gonna do a custom, at least a custom design, possibly a custom build bed rack. And the reason we have to go custom is that these boxes are much taller than the factory bedside. So our distance to our roof is reduced. And I just don't want a tent sticking way out as a freaking sail while I'm trying to drive down the highway. So we're gonna try and get a full-size 4-person tent so we can fit our family and keep it fairly close to the roof. The whole goal with this build, especially now that the Patrol is a full-blown expedition, hard tour build, this is going to be our more short-term, so maybe call it, a week or a couple weeks. We could live out of it semi-comfortably. It may not have all the resources that our Patrol has, but it also is vastly more capable. We have a ton of flex. We have, coil spring suspension, really great shocks. So the goal is to make this into a really, really think the American Rocklander. That's kind of what we have coined the term here in the States. In Oz, they would call it a tough track tourer. Really appreciate you guys watching today. Be sure and like, subscribe, and give me a comment. Let me know what you think of the new build. Is it absolutely ridiculous to you, or does it make sense? As always, feel free to flame me because I'm a total nerd. So write me a comment and let me know how nerdy I truly am. Have a great day, guys. Thanks for watching.